this is Kerry back just with my final tutorial on our little jellyfish. So in this one we're going to make our tentacles. So on the bottom of this, the orange tentacles, you want to make 5. So we're going to make them completely separate and then we sew them onto our base of our body. So what you want to do is you want to make a chain of 45 single chains. So to do this, because we haven't covered the chaining again, we want to do a slip knot as normal. I'm just using my yellow to show you, and then I'll move over to a chain I've made already, the right number of chains. So then, if you remember, we just chain from our slip stitch, and we keep doing that until we have 45 chains. So here we go, I've got one already made. This is the orange. It doesn't look very orange for some reason on this camera. So what we're going to do is we're going to work back down our chain in single crochet. So we're going to do, into our second chain from hook, we are going to work 1 single crochet into that first chain. Now you'll find this is a lot easier than the slip stitch tentacles we did on the last round of the body. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do an increase into the next one. So that's 2 single crochets. So we do 2 single crochets into that next chain. Then into the next one we do a single crochet. Then into our next one we do 2 single crochets. If you split your stitch, just put your hook back into it and give it a little pull and it will just bring that up. Then we want to do 1 single crochet, 1 increase, and single, and this single then increase is what makes them twist. So if you see, it's already starting to do a little twist. And again, you're always best to just make sure your chain's not too tight, as it can be hard to see where your stitches are and you can end up missing them. So you just keep doing that until you get to the bottom and you'll find a twist. If you just give it a little help if it's not twisting quite, but then it will keep that twist and they get more and more twisty as they go. So keep doing that until you get to the end and you'll have one like this. So once you get to your end of your round, if you just fasten off by hooking your yarn through and pulling it through, that will give you that. And then what I do is at the top I just tie the 2 tails together so that it makes them nice and secure like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to attach them to the body underneath. So what you want to do is, once you've got your 5 tentacles that you make exactly the same way, is you get your bottom of your body like so. So you thread your tails onto your needle, I like to thread both of mine through at once, so I sew both sides onto the bottom, and then making sure you have your tail on the inside of your centre, you want to put them roughly in between the centre of these rounds here. So you go through from the right side back and you just give it a tug so that you attach your tail in to the middle. And then what you want to do is you just want to come in and out of it, catching both sides a few times, just so that you get them nice and secure Then fasten them off inside so that they're securely on. Give them a good tug, make sure that they're secure. Fasten it off on the inside to make sure they're nice and secure. So then you want to keep doing them, so you're positioning them around the body on that centre round until you've got all 5 in. And so they hang like so from the centre of your body. So if you count 4 rounds out, secure each one to the bottom in a space around that centre bit, so it looks something like that. So you have 5 on there. And then what we're going to do is, once we've got that all done and you've got them all nice and secure, we are going to get our head part from earlier. We're going to turn it upside down, make sure all your little tails are inside there, and then you're just going to get some of your toy stuff in from the little bag, and you're just going to pop toy stuff in inside like that. You don't have to do it necessarily at this point, but I think it just helps to position everything. Then you want to get your tentacles part of your body and just lay it over the top like so. And then what you're going to do is, with the long tail from the body, make sure all your other tails are just tucked inside as well, is you're just going to take your darning needle attached to your body, thread your needle with the long tail off the bottom, and then you might want to take your stuffing back out for this bit, and you just want to lay that body part, it's a bit tricky just to get it all lined up, position it how you want it inside, and then what we're going to do is we're going to sew this round onto the back loop off the back of our fringe. So we just want to sew the body, make sure you don't catch your tentacles. Sew the 2 together, so you go through that one and through both of them. Keep doing it. So you go all the way around. Once you've got a few on, so make sure you catch every stitch with a corresponding back stitch. So you keep going. So then when you puff it outlet, it goes like that and you can't see it. So then once you go round, just want to add your toy stuffing back in, keeping the bottom as flat as possible. Go round, 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 keep filling it up, stuffing it, pulling it until you get to the very end. If you'd rather, you can wait till the very end, and once you've got a little hole left, just stuff him up, and that then will be your completed little jellyfish, and it will look like that where you've done your stitches up. Then you just fasten off when you get to that point, and that is your little jellyfish. So if you have any questions, just send me a message. But other than that, I hope you love your kit and you're happy with your end result. I'd love to see pictures. If you want to show me some pictures, that'd be great. I'd love to see what people have made from my patterns. So that's brilliant.